Hello and welcome back to another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be multiplication using bar models. Let's take a look at one of our old slides. So we're going to go back and review our counting equal groups. So each group will have the exact same number in it. So this group has 4 in it. This group has 4. So they'll all have 4. So back when we did counting equal groups, you would count your groups. So we had 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups. That would be the first number in your multiplication sentence. The second number would be how many is in each group. And then we did repeated addition. So then we added this group to this group, and we added that group, then we added the next group, and we added the next group, and the next group. So then when we did the repeated addition, we just made a repeated addition sentence, which we put blanks for all of our groups. So this group here had 4 in it. This group had 4 in it. This group had 4. So each group had 4 in it. So we just added each group together. So 4 plus 4 was 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So it's kind of like skip counting each time. So 4, 8, 12, 16, and so on and so on. But for using bar models, we're going to get rid of our plus signs. So the bar models is just like the repeated addition, except we're just using bars. Think of this like a big chocolate bar or a Hershey bar, and you're putting it into 4 pieces, but the whole thing will make up the total. So how many bar sections do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when we create our multiplication sentence, how many bar sections do we have? We have 6. What number is in each section? We have 4, for a total of 24. So remember, the 2 numbers that we multiply together are called factors. And our answer, or our total, is our product. So remember, when you're reading a story problem, if it's asking for the total, or in all, when you're putting everything together, you're going to be multiplying or adding. So if it says product, you're multiplying. If it says sum, you're adding. Okay, so this was the I do. Let's go back to the you do and see what you can do. Again, this is our equal groups. We have 1, 2, 3 in this group. So remember, each group is going to be identical. So what do we do next? Go ahead and pause the video if you need to think about it, or rewind the video if you need to rewind. Think about it. How is the bar model almost identical to the related addition? So we got to put our blanks and our addition signs in there. So how much does this first group have in it? It's got 3 in it. Second group has 3 in it. The next group has 3. And the last group has 3. So every group here has 3 in it. So that's where we're getting these numbers. This group has 3. That's where you get this number. This group has 3. That's where you get this number. This group has 3. That's where you get this number. This group has 3. That's where you get that number. So again, we're going to get rid of our plus signs, and we're just turning into bars. So think of this like a train, if you will. This is a train. This is a train car that holds 3 people. This is a train car that holds 3 people. And this is a train car that holds 3 people. This is a train car that holds 3 people. So you want to figure out how many people can ride on that train. Well, create your multiplication sentence. How many sections do you have? So this is a section. This is a section. This is a section. This is a section. So I got 4 sections. What number is in each section? 3. So what is my total or my product? It is 12. Hopefully you got that. Let's go ahead and look at one that I want you to try this one on your own. So these should be familiar because this is the same slides I used in repeated addition. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and try to figure this out on your own using the bar model. Okay, now that we're back, hopefully you're kind of getting the hang of it. I'm showing you all of these strategies. You don't have to use these strategies once you learn them. Once we move past these, then you start to use whatever strategy works best for you, whether that was the equal groups, relating addition, repeated addition, the commutative property, the arrays, whatever worked for you is what you should use. Hopefully you came up with 18. So hopefully you had 6 bars with 3 in each. Let's go ahead and take a look at a word problem, if you will. The Beast roller coaster has 7 cars. Each car holds 6 riders. How many riders can ride the Beast at once? Write a multiplication sentence and find the answer. Go ahead and pause the video and try this on your own. Now that you're back, let's take a look at it. So we have 7 cars. So I'm going to go ahead and make my 7 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when you break it down sentence by sentence and draw this out, it becomes really easy. Do not overthink it. Otherwise, you will make it more complicated than it actually is. So it says I have 7 cars. So I'm going to put my cars here. I mean, if I want to draw wheels on them, I could. How in depth you want to go is up to you. But this is my 1 car. Each car holds 6 riders. So this car is going to have 6 in it. This car is going to have 6 in it. So each of these will have 6 in it. So I'm going to put my little people in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this car has 6 in it. This car has to have 6 in it now. So this car and the next car has 6 in it. So each of these cars, so when it says each car, that means every single car holds 6 riders. So now I got to write my multiplication sentence. So remember, this is a multiplication sentence or a multiplication equation. If you come to a problem and it asks you to write a multiplication sentence or a multiplication equation, it should look something like this. Not just an answer or the product. If it says find the product, then all you got to do is put the product in. But if it says write a multiplication sentence, that's what you should do. So how many sections do we have? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7 cars. So it's going to go here in the front. How many is in each car? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then my product is going to be how many the whole ride has. So you should have 42. Hopefully you got that. If you didn't get that, kind of go back through the video and see where you might have got a little confused and try them once again. Alrighty, thank you.